Hey, my name is Aditya Rotte, and I'm a high schooler in Cumming, Georgia. For this project, I'm being mentored by Jin. My topic was exploring AI-assisted ETL on popular commercial AI platforms, which basically means how well can AI do your data science work for you? First, let's break down what ETL is. ETL stands for extract, transform, load. Extract means pulling the data that you need from the appropriate sources. Transform means messing with that data in a way that makes it easier to manipulate or understand. And load is putting that now transformed data into a final dataset or data pool. So why did I choose this topic? Firstly, the experience. I've had to use some form of data science multiple times for my robotics work. This research can give me reassurance when using AI assistants. Next, the relevance. Data science is a field that is growing rapidly, and AI is new and partly untested. This research is relevant and important for many data scientists looking to boost their productivity. Most importantly, my research is completely new and covers multiple fields instead. No research in the past has studied what I have. This makes my research even more relevant and very useful to the data science community. Now, what does my research entail? My main goal with my research is to push AI to its limits and see how well it can complete different ETL tasks. The AI models I tested are GPT-4o Mini, Gemini 2.5 Pro, DeepSeek V3, and Julius AI. Each of the models ran every experiment and were assessed on their response, accuracy, and total time spent prompting. I've also conducted these tests myself with 100% accuracy in order to have an answer key to check the model's results against. AI comes in many forms, with each form representing a combination of data science skills. Each of my experiments tested the models on 3 different skills, which covers many common ETL problems. For experiment 1, the skills being tested are data calculations, joining, and blending. To test the models, I gave them a spreadsheet with 12 tabs. 10 tabs contain data on the teams of a certain division of X worlds. 2 tabs contain overall data. The task of the AI is to gather needed info from all tabs on every team at Worlds and output it into a single data set. In experiment 2, I tested models on text mining, natural language processing, and noise reduction. The data set I used was a text-based scouting report of 24 teams at a local VEX competition with many typos and grammatical errors. I want the models to identify certain traits of each team and check for certain functionalities on each robot. For the last experiment, the skills tested were dimensionality reduction, feature extraction, and data blending. The data set I used is the same as the one in the first experiment. The models take the 24 features or attributes provided and perform a dimensionality reduction algorithm of their choice. I assess the models based on their choice of algorithm and result. So now to cover the data sets, I have this first data set, which has 24 attributes total, 24 attributes total, and some redundant attributes. And this can help with dimensionality reduction, but mainly it has a bunch of different attributes and then 12 relevant tabs with robot information. Next data set that I used for experiment 2 was a bunch of raw text data from our scouting report from a couple of years back. And it's very raw text. So there are a lot of grammatical errors, informal language, and that's a great way to test AI's text analysis. So why VEX datasets? VEX datasets are very relevant for what I'm trying to do. And it's a competition and hobby that I put a lot of time into. As a strategist, I often use large data sets, and these sets were perfect for testing the models on various ETL tasks. And it really tested every single aspect of ETL on the AI models, and that really helped me get like a solid understanding of where each AI sat. And so next, unfortunately, I can't go through the results for every experiment in detail due to time constraints, but please pause the recording and look over my results. I will offer overall insights and results shortly. Now for results, the top 2 performers from the models were Google Gemini 2.5 Pro and Julius AI. Both models averaged over 90% accuracy over all experiments. GPT-4o Mini performed averagely at 70%, largely due to its data analysis limits on the free plan. DeepSeek V3 performed the worst, averaging 63% accuracy over all tests. I would trust both Gemini and Julius to do my ETL problems for me, as almost all of the errors from the models were immediately apparent and easily fixable. Using AI for the problems would take approximately 10% of the time that doing it manually would. And now, if I had to improve one thing about my experiments for the upcoming research paper, I would get the paid plans for each model, as my results would be much more representative of each model's capabilities. And if you would like to look into my research in more detail and something more clear, my upcoming research paper will have all the details of the experiments, data sets, and prompts. I just want to say sorry if my voice is like not that clear because I've been sick recently. But again, if you need any clear information, just look into my future research paper. Thank you all for your time.